the hero? I feel like it is.
I don't think it's particularly good this game.
Really?
I think you want to get a dagger so you have the reliable catch.
Use Spectral Dagger to full effect here. They're going to run right in to the Drow and the tree. Let's see who actually gets the aggression off here. Limp is going to get the Breathe Fire. Looks like Oli is in a lot of trouble. First blood going on the way of Handskin, so...
Oh, Fata with another Gale.
Yeah,
see, this is something
very slow. Fly is here just for moral support, if nothing else. And actually could get the deny off, and will do so.
Joining team fights. Because this top lane,
is dead again. Used again to take it off. Meanwhile, top lane, Kinetic Field. Not enough to save the Brewmaster as the multi-shot. Remember when I talked about how amazing this spell was? Its bottom lane Venomancer will die as well.
I think that's completely fine. Legion Commander's having an awesome time, and Fata is struggling. This Dispel pick is really messing with them a lot. Oh, Kaka might die though. Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Spectral Dagger used after the press of the attack, so not getting double value from that.
As Dumpster too. Okay, Kaka. Interesting choice to plant a tree there for the Super Tango. He will be saved.
Yeah,
or will he?
Attack finally comes in, but
dead.
Kaka very slow thanks to the Poison Sting, and it ends up all being wasted. A tree was killed for nothing. God, where am I? Fly! Taking a lot of damage. Courier is coming with a salve. He's going to pop it and actually helps him survive into the multi-shot. 33 is taking a lot of damage. Oh, he actually dies first, though. The living armor wasn't enough to keep him alive. Interesting play. Really wanted the kill, though.
Yeah, for sure. He could have absolutely lived by just running away. But, yeah.
Bottom lane, Gale being PTA'd off again. I'm going to try to turn this around. Is Spectre. Does have the dispersion, of course. Level 1 right now. Applying all the pressure to Kaka. We'll fight. The deny comes out from JT. This Gale. Early in the morning here, guys. Don't worry about it. But the tier 1 tower looks to be dead anyway. Sorry, what were we saying about 33, his build?
He didn't skill Thunderclap. He's level 6 with his 0-3-2 build because of the synergy between Cinderbrew and Thunderstrike. And then he bought Helm of the Dom so that he can push.
He had his ult, but was silenced and then directly dueled. That's going to be the first duel victory.
Damage item on Spectre. The
illusions have quite good. Handskin getting initiated on from Emo. Limp jumps in with a newly picked up Blink Dagger. Seeing the Sky with Mage ult used a pretty decent effect. Disruptor's forced to fall. Limp, this Dragon form will not last too long as the duel comes into play. That is the second duel victory for him as 33 popped the Primal Split, but will have to run away in shame. How much HP does he actually have on his here? He's full HP. As the Gale into the Poison Nova. Ollie looks to be probably dying here one way or the other unless they get a deny, but the Brewmaster is really what they want. Will be successful in getting away for now. Fly will die just at the last moment. And they're going to see him now.
Now they do.
Get the overwhelming odds into the Mystic Flare and duel. That is the third duel victory for JT. Very successful. Very nicely done. Fata is getting chased in the meantime. We'll get off the Gale, but here comes a Storm Spirit to help out. An easy kill for them as the chase continues on to JT. A glimpse into Kinetic Field Static Storm combo. JT barely dies.
Cinderbrew because you're playing with the Disruptor, but I feel like at least 1 point in Clap could have made a big difference in that lane, right?
Yeah.
So if the invisibility has value in the game, it will very often be a good item because of the stats too.
Oh, Ollie will be found here. And he looks to be most likely dead. We'll get the Overgrowth off. Actually cancels a couple of TPs. We're going to follow another chase here, potentially top. Limp. Oh, he was being chased initially, but the Skywrath Mage ult. And not going to be enough to actually kill out Nico Baby. So it's a 2-for-0 across the map. Some nice TPs were canceled by the Overgrowth.
Well, I don't think it's all that bad. Oh, now they might fight Dragon Knight. At least forces BKB here.
Fly getting initiated on the bot lane in the meantime. The trusty net being used, but Fly will die. In the meantime, like you said, duel used on the BKB Limp. They won't get the actual duel victory. In fact, will he even... Yeah, he'll die here eventually. Going to be canceled, so LC should be fine. He's actually going to TP out to safety right now as the Skywrath Mage ult is being used, but he does die shortly after on DK right now. As they're going to run right into him, that is the level 3 Dragon form being popped, BKB by Fly. They're going to take out the Disruptor immediately. That's a dual victory as well. Skywrath Mage ult used as well. Venomancer dies as a buyback onto the Disruptor right now. He's going to have to get back into this fight. As Kaka saved for now thanks to the Overgrowth, but dies shortly after. You're seeing the Meteor Hammer use the full effect as well from Ollie, who has not died in this fight. This is actually very shocking for him considering how many times he's died this game. JT dies as a result of that though. And finally, as I speak praise of Ollie, he will die finally.
Play Skyra. This is a very good illustration of what it's like playing against Lycan as well.
Glance, it just feels like it's all about his duel. His top lane, we're going to see initiation from Limp, and the Spectre comes in as well into the Static Storm. A very, very easy kill. Of course, a bunch of ults were expended. As actually, we're going to have more action here as Nico Baby uses his jaunt. We also think Onion is a good name for a dog. But Venomancer gets initiated on and will die in the blink of an eye. TP from Kaka will not be successful
Onion,
thanks to the
it's
Dragon
something
Tail.
else.
Skywrath Mage is traded. We're going to have a jump
I think Meteor
in from
Hammer is
Storm
way more impactful.
into the
He is
duel.
toast.
And yeah, Brewmaster is mega dead. So that is now 66 duel damage victory for the Legion Commander.
Fata
As
too?
Fata is getting jumped now, but here comes the counter jump from Limp. Buyback onto the Brewmaster. Remember, he still has his Primal Split available. Fata's going to be the first to die in this engagement. BKB's pop galore. Spectre trying to go on top of Flyfly. He gets the bash with the newly picked up Basher. Very nicely done. Very good skilled plays. Drow Ranger does die. 75 seconds on the deck. Ollie soon to follow. And with this, a tier 2 tower, if not more, can be taken out. You have Dragonite, you have the Primal Split, and Spectre is full HP.
Yeah.
And JT looking for a little bit more dual damage. They're going to find Limp. Is that even something he can go for? He pops his Dragon Form and dies right away. Oh boy. No buyback to speak of course. Actually, he just buys back now. He must have gotten a gold passively. Drow Ranger doing as much damage as she can. Overgrowth is going to keep her safe. Nico Baby very, very low, being chased by Emo. And there, with the finishing touch, is the Treant Protector with the beautiful Meteor Hammer. And the chase continues as the buyback into the haunt. Flyfly taking a lot of damage as a result of this haunt. Will be going down eventually to Limp. Yes. A little bit premature perhaps from Nico Baby to reality, but they do find the kill.
Show up at the Roche fight, start it. Commit to getting kills, and then buy back. And again, he has the Yule.
You sound very excited about this Disruptor kill, Syndrome. He's dead.
I'm very excited
Emo
about the
very
potential
low
that
on
Emo
mana,
dies here.
though. Gonna get the Dragon Tail off. Ollie is here with the Overgrowth. Doesn't need to expend it, though. When it's playing it passive.
This is a big moment. The Bloodthorn on Storm. He has so much damage. They broke. And it's in vision of these Plague Wards.
Well, they're going to go towards Nico Baby. He's already at half HP, and really all the damage is being done to the Treant Protector, who just buys back into the game. Nico Baby extremely low. Is there enough vision to actually take him? Nope. He will live. Of course, he still has that Aegis, so it wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world anyway.
Glimmer now. But Nico has a Dust, so...
He's
actually
done.
gonna
So
haunt for
Haunt
that.
is actually
Reality mid.
used. Flyfly has to pop the BKB. Gus not able to save Ollie, as that is now the 11th death for him. And the Root Bash, I'm sure, started that with that BKB Pierce. Drow Ranger drops to the deck. Storm Spirit finally comes in, looking for a potential side kill here to buy back. So best case scenario, it's a 5v4.
This is
Dragon
defendable
Form
with 4
is
heroes.
running out, and he doesn't feel like a real hero if that's down.
I think
Looks like
cutting
they
the
could
lane
do
is the better choice. But the problem is, if you're also going to lose top, you would have probably wanted to buy back anyway. Or Ghost Scepter on Veno, we can kind of... Oh, boy.
Looks gonna jump in, gets the stun immediately onto JT. BKB's pop galore. Spectre jumps in onto Kaka as well. There's a Skywrath Mage being ult. Spectre is dead. No haunt available. Does have buyback, but would have to TP back the old-fashioned way. And we'll see if this fight continues or not. Poison Nova on the backside. Firefly, or keep calling him that. Flyfly with the BKB. There's a nice Overgrowth into the Storm Jump and into the Meteor Hammer. So much damage being done with Flyfly finally doing some damage from the backside. Dragonite pops that cheese and actually staying alive now as a result. He's just taking out everybody. It's 3-for-1 buyback onto the Legion Commander Flyfly. They just cannot catch up to this guy. 33 will TP out in the midst of things. Limp in the meantime on the cliff, but will be pulled back down from Storm Spirit. And this was a brilliant fight from IG. Off Silver Edge. The break, at least.
I think it does.
No, I'm pretty sure it does not. We'll double check. Unless they changed it. Bottom racks being taken out.
I could be wrong.
IG.
I think you need it regardless.
Get a free
though.
rack.
It's actually beside the point. Even if it doesn't take off the Silver Edge, you still want BKB.
Result, Stormspirit is just going to jump in. Bloodthorn applied. But there's the Eon Disc, dispelling, keeping him alive for now. There's the break, but yeah, duel to follow. 118 damage now.
Overlap. Most part. Top lane.
Gonna jump in onto Nico
Good
Baby,
Manta.
but yep, Manta takes off
Good
several
boy.
spells. Gonna jump in with that Abyssal Blade. Static Storm being used kind of defensively here. Limp with that Dragon Form applying a lot of pressure to Emo. Is actually going to get the kill, but that is the Aegis. Drow Ranger dies as well. He has a buyback available. I believe Storm is just going to try to zip on out of here with that BKB. We'll see. He gets that AoE stun thanks to that Aghanim Scepter, and he will just TP away. Oh, duel on top of Handskin. Doesn't really have that much damage, and of course they can't even help.
Kaka
nice
wished he could kill him, but no.
Yep, no dual damage for you, my friend. He pops the BKB. Overwhelming odds will actually finish the kill. Limp taking heavy damage from the Mystic Flare. Now the rest of the team is here. Nice Halberd being used. Dragon Knight taken out of the fight as a roll just a little bit here. Emo with a BKB. He's a half HP. Better be careful. Not doing that much damage right now. Shiva's is popped. You can see that being used now. And more lockdown for the Spectre as Drow Ranger will do so much damage from the sidelines into the multi-shot. JT, no duel to work with. Plus, you don't even want to use it here anyway. A Spectre attempting to run out, but Fly gets initiated on by the Brewmaster, but again, more kiting. Another Mystic Flare. Dragon Knight has taken so much damage from this spell in this game. 33 will TP out successfully. They just cannot catch up to this Drow Ranger.
It's very hard, I think, to set up those exact kind of fights that you're looking for.
Yeah.
But
well, Primal Split
so
is
repair
popped.
kit being used once.
Yep. Is that the first charge being used?
I think it is. So you should have two more on the courier, maybe?
Has been activated.
The courier to the bottom right has it.
They are trying their best. This tower has become a hero. Very difficult to kill. There's the jump in. Static Storm
good static.
Onto two heroes. Sky's Mage is certainly dead. Emo at half HP. The nice defensive spells from the Treant Protector. Emo will jump away safely, though, and the multi-shot from Fly will keep everybody at bay. Gale does connect onto JT alone. Fly, they're just going to reinitiate. Even with the double stun right now, Nico Baby getting dueled. He's just being taken out of the fight completely. Not a whole lot of damage being done. JT will lose the duel and give it up to Spectre.
See, now that the Aeon is a disruptor as well, it's a lot harder.
Please give this to Dragon Knight. Storm's going to jump in.
He
takes the Aegis. He gets silenced right off the bat, so he's going to use it. If he can get out, that was pretty big. BKBs jumps away, and they have no way to actually pursue. So he takes the Aegis out of the equation. Question is, who got the cheese, who got the Aegis, who got the refresher shard? Very nicely played there from 33. As here's the jump in. Eondis is being proc from Kaka. He needs to get off his spells as soon as possible. But there's the Storm Spirit being pesky. BKB's pop galore. They're seeing the Aghanim Scepter come into play from the Skywrath Mage. Static Storm only onto one hero, but it is the very important Drow Ranger. See if he can actually take it. Pops the Manta into the cheese. Limp jumps in, but gets disabled pretty much right away. And there's the Pulse Nova, or the Poison Nova from Venomancer going off as well. There's the duel. Is that the Aghanim Scepter? It is, and he looks like he will finally get a kill with it, as everyone is dying from Alliance right now. IG cleaning up completely. Spectre does have buyback, but no Haunt available.
You still have a very strong Storm. You have the Refresher Shard still ready on Skywrath. He could give that to the Storm now, so he doesn't need the Orb. If he wants.
Oh, Storm jumps in, kills a Courier. Not sure what they were going for. Probably the secret shop.
He was trying to get Refresher on Spectre.
Spectre. Yeah, no buyback anyway. Might as well try to go for that. Although he didn't have enough to actually finish it quite yet. Repair Kit. Everyone's favorite neutral item. Keeping things at bay for the ridiculous squad of IG. Crazy items. Primal Split can be used pretty much off cooldown now, thanks to that talent. Repair Kit still doing its thing. Not sure if they have any more charges left. Fly actually jumps into the front. There's the kinetic field. He's just staying in the air thanks to that Storm Panda.
That last fight, it was so important. Like, oh, hang on.
Storm's gonna jump in. There's the stun onto two. Eondis is procced onto the Disruptor, but there's a Static Storm. This is pretty big. Haunt is gonna be used as well. Nice counter initiation from Mystic Flare, the Skywrath Mage, but Storm Spirit will die. 100 seconds on the deck. Does have buyback, of course. BKB pop by Fly. I think they just want to get the hell out of dodge. 14 seconds left on Dragon Knight in terms of coming back into this game. This is a hard game to finish.
Brewmaster finds them here. He's really fast.
Very, very strong. 33. We'll find the Skywrath Mage. Does have buyback.
He's dead.
Oh yeah, they actually popped the Limp ult for this. What? Why? I need to be explained. I need you to educate me on why that's a thing. Are they afraid of other people being nearby? I guess it's 66 total. Oh, Storm Spirit's going to jump in, gets a beautiful disable. Dragon Knight gets dueled and dies. Does not have Dragon Form, can buy back into the game.
To go.
Yeah, that's...
he is missing a grand total of 22 experience.
40% Haunt Illusion coming out now, so his illusions are
Dagger
crazy
slow,
good.
dagger cooldown.
Oh, jump in again from Storm Spirit. He gets 3 heroes. INVICTUS is popped as well. And there you're seeing Skywrath Mage continue to do a lot of damage. Duel onto the Disruptor. Will not be able to get Static Storm off until he buys back, which should be coming soon if IG actually continues this. Bata pops the Poison Nova, but then just casually runs back. Does IG?
He has 35k net worth. He just hasn't bought the classic late game items.
Right. Well, fortification is popped.
Jump.
Emo's gonna pop in with that BKB. Duel is applied onto the Spectre. Will he be able to get the kill? No, Spectre wins the duel. That is 66 extra damage he's picked up, but he is dead. No buyback whatsoever, but they do find the Storm Spirit. Again, buyback is available for him. They lost Legion Commander, who just gets buyback now.
Spectre won the duel, Shannon. 66 damage.
I know, pretty crazy. He doesn't get that talent, though, unfortunately for him. Venomancer dies right off the bat. Remember, Spectre can buy back and Haunt, but not going to do so. I hear a Skywrath Mage ult being used. Handskin blinks out. He does not have buyback. This would be a pretty giant kill. Remember, Static Storm has been huge. INVICTUS does proc. He has no teammates. Oh, he actually uses Refresher to try to TP out, but the Overgrowth cancels it, and that is a huge kill. He won 2 duels, though, didn't he?
Oh, has he? Oh, so it just just coincidentally, it's 66, which is the exact amount you lose now. I mean, it's possible, right, mathematically?
Yeah, I'm not... I can't do math right now. This is too much for me.
Yeah, I mean, he could have lost some other duels. Maybe you're right.
There comes the jump in onto Spectre. There's a lot of damage coming out, though. They lock down Storm Spirit. He does have the Aegis, of course, so it would not be the biggest kill. Well, he's very low.
DKU's Dragon Form BKB.
He has to go back to base. And, I mean, if you're Alliance, you have to give up Megas, right? There's no way. There's no way you can get caught off here. But can you come back from Megas? I mean, it is 67 minutes.
They're playing with so much confidence right there. There's a duel.
Skywrath Mage ult used, but remember, it doesn't work at all on top of the duel. It's going to be close. I'm not sure who actually won that, but Spectre will live. Does have buyback. Has not expended it yet. Aegis has been popped. Limp. There's the buyback into the Haunt. Disruptor is back in 13 seconds. This could be big if Alliance can just hold on a little bit longer. And it looks like we might get to the 70-minute mark.
Blink duel the Spec and you kill his team. Oh my god, 33.
Oh, Kinetic Field, Static Storm. Will they be able to follow this up with anything? A double Static Storm, in fact. Storm Spirit is dead. No buyback. Legion Commander looks to be next on the plate as well. 2 dead. All it costs them is a Dragon Knight and a buyback on the Primal Splitting Brewmaster Fly attempting to run away. Has a Hurricane Pike available, but Nico Baby is continuing the pressure. There's another Kinetic Field. Remember, this thing lasts forever. BKB pop into the force half. He's going to attempt to BKB or BKB TP. Oh, the bash comes in, and Fly will likely die if they can find him. Spectral Dagger does connect into another Kinetic Field. The raid doesn't have Radiance or anything like that. Do they have any actual vision? Finally, they take him out. Good lord, he does have buyback. But that is enormous. It is now the 70-minute mark. I don't even know if they have time to go into the jungle because they know that Storm Spirit has no buyback. That is a Seer Stone. That gives a shit ton of cast range and vision bonus at night. It's okay. I'd put it on the medium tier of tier 5 items. Myself being the expert that has played many games at 70 minutes, Cinderin. I don't know if they have time to actually go into the jungle and find these items. They need to potentially just push this. Megas don't matter anymore. I think they just go for Ancient. Storm Spirit dead for 2 minutes and 17 seconds in terms of buyback. Will be back in 61 seconds himself. Skywrath Mage pops the Eon Disc. 33 does have Primal Split. Will pop it. Remember, he can just go for buildings if he really wants, but they're going to use the Static Storm again. This time onto Skywrath Mage. Getting extremely low. Firefly is actually doing damage to Spectre. There is the Overgrowth. Can they actually take him out? He's going to pop that actual Refresher to Spectral Dagger out, and he will actually be saved, surprisingly enough. So he is still alive. Might have to refresh here. There's the Poison Nova. Skywrath Mage again with that ultimate. Storm Spirit back in 30 seconds. It's time to back up and get some neutral items, for God's sake. She uses the Fusion Rune, by the way, and backpacks it. So she has every single rune right now. Alliance still don't have that 3rd item. Here comes the jump in from the Storm Spirit onto 3 heroes. BKB's pop galore. He's just going to jump right back out. Dry Ranger doing a little damage on the backside. Hanskin very low. Very nice Overgrowth onto 3 heroes. And that is 3 dead in the blink of an eye for Alliance, as they had the buyback onto 2. But Dragon Knight is not one of those. He has absolutely no buyback to speak of, as Drow Ranger looking to just take buildings. Do they actually care about megas at this point? I mean, potentially they do. Fusion Rune can be used again if he just takes it out of his backpack.
45-second cooldown.
Oh, that's right. He kept it in his backpack, so the cooldown's super long now. All right, no Dragon Knight buyback. They should know he doesn't have buyback right now.
Dude, look at these illusions.
Yeah, they're pretty strong. Not too bad. 33. Just trying to be a nuisance at this point of the game. Here comes the Storm Spirit again. Jumps in onto 2, but the Static Storm used and to 0 effect as 3 die for Alliance. And Mega Creeps coming for IG as it looks like they will finally win this marathon of a game. 3 neutral items better than 2 Cinderin. My God. What a fucking game. Jeez.
Ugh.
That's nice.
Despite his best efforts, Legion Commander Ags won the game.
He really tried to throw the game.